Paramore.
No. Para.
Or...
No, Paramore.
Yeah.
You're just staring at the camera.
Yes, if Jeremy's ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready. What about me?
Well, you're always ready, so.
Ooh.
I remember. Do you guys know?
Yep. Last night I Googled, I used Google Maps, and I tried to find something awesome around me in Winnipeg, and I didn't find anything. But then I rode on my bike today and found tons of stuff, which made me very happy.
So it didn't work.
No.
So your bike beat the Google.
Yes, exactly. Google it failed me.
Yeah.
That kind of hurts my feelings. I named my dog Google. I like
Did
Google
you?
a lot.
That's such a
It's
good
amazing.
Google on the internet. Now
This
your
little
dog
terrier?
getting found.
Best dog ever.
Yeah, stop watching that.
That was nice.
This whole time.
The last thing that I Googled was garden fountain.
What?
I really want to find a fountain for my house, like a funny one. I don't know. So I Googled it. I don't know.
What'd you Google, T?
I googled. I'm super indie, so I googled Bon Iver. He has like, I guess he redid songs. And it's called MySpace Transmissions. And I didn't know what to look for, so I googled it.
You're indie
I
fresh.
found it. It's good.
You download it?
I don't know how to yet. I've heard you can, but I just heard it.
Oh, I know exactly. It was 2 nights ago. I dreamt that I was at my old house in Meridian, Mississippi, on Cherry Lane. That's where I lived, Cherry Lane. And I looked out my window, and there was this car sitting there. And then I looked like a little to the left or right of the car, and there's just this little girl like standing there in like the mist of my driveway, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is she doing out there? And so I'm like, I start freaking out because I know she has some plan to kill me or something. And I start yelling at my mom, like, Mom, we gotta get out of here. And I go and I found a bat, which I think is because I was holding a bat at Warped Tour. I had a bat and I was like, walk on stage with it and looked tough. So I think that made its way into my dreams. So I got a bat and I'm ready to go outside. And Will, you know Will, is just sitting outside my front door of my old house, like in Mississippi. I'm like, what are you doing here, dude? He's like, I'm gonna help you. We're gonna go. I was like, okay. So we walk around the corner, and I just remember going up to this car, and the little girl like literally disappears, and this big dude gets out of the back with a bat too, and then I woke up.
Wow. I don't have a whole lot of nightmares, but I have 2 scary dreams since I was little. I have the same ones over and over and over, and the both different ones are both in the same place and the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. Like, it's like this old street on my neighborhood, and I walk down this little hill, and you can't see over the hill, so I walk down this steep little hill. I'm just walking, and one of them, I like look over, and there's like a fence, like a short fence, and there's like hundreds of these crazy looking dogs jump over the fence and start chasing me, and then I wake up. Well, sometimes I'll have the dream and I'll be watching out for the dogs, and then I'll look behind me and around. It's so stupid. And down the hill is coming like this motorcycle gang with chains. Yeah, it's pretty good. I have some awful dreams. And then there's one that it starts off scary and ends up fun. Like, it's like I accidentally fall off this cliff and I'm like, and I see grass that I'm about to land on, like an edge of a cliff, and I just land right on my butt, just boom, and it doesn't hurt, and I'm like, what? And so then I'm like, and then I jump off the next one and land on my butt, and I do it a couple more times. What? I swear, I don't know, it's really weird.
Your first dream sounds like a mixture of Oliver and Company and Wild Hogs.
Yeah.
It's like a dog movie and Tim Allen on a motorcycle.
What do you got, T?
I don't ever remember my dreams, ever. I could not give you one dream.
You know what I've heard that means? When you don't remember your dreams.
Because I feel like it's
no,
always bad.
no, listen, it's great. When you remember them, it's because it's. Oh wait, maybe it is bad. Okay, it's either that when you don't. It's when you remember them. I think that you've figured them out, or like you've solved the issue. But when you don't remember them, I don't think you've solved anything.
Well, T, you should
Oh,
solve.
I mean, I know I dream every night, obviously, in my sweet REM cycle.
Yeah, your rapid
but,
eye movement.
But I don't ever come away in the morning like, oh, it's a crazy dream. Just like, well, hey, that's it.
Versa emerge.
Pardon?
Versa emerge. Versa image.
It feels good. It feels good. I was told, I use this analogy a lot, but when you're single and people are like, dude, just embrace being single, like, you know, like embrace the freedom and it's rad, you know, but you're like, I don't want to be single, like I want to be in a relationship, like that's what I want to be. And I feel like it was the same thing where all the guys were like, dude, just like enjoy the freedom while it lasts and not having to do all this stuff, you know, like just enjoy it. And I'm like, okay, but like I want to be in the band. So like it's weird because I love it. Like I'm so glad it finally happened, and I understand now why they told me to enjoy it. But
So
no,
we have meetings every day.
oh my gosh, but no, but it's awesome. I love it. Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it, T.
You know what I mean?
That is a good way to look
I
at
feel kind of cool. Like I came up with that.
Well, you're out.
From the house.
No, it's awesome. It feels good.
Mostly because it bridges the gap between Riot and the new record. Like, I don't think any of the rest of the songs sound like Ignorance at all, but I think that honestly, I think Ignorance, we love it, but I think we all know that we have better songs on the record.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes sense, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't mean that we wanted to go out and, like, just like, oh, here, take this song, radio. You know, like, I feel like it's the perfect bridge between what we were doing and how we've evolved, I think, as a band. And it's exciting to me because that just means we get to sort of keep showing the progression as we put out new singles or whatever during this record cycle. It's going to be fun. The video for Ignorance is going to be really fun to do. We're going to do that at the end of the month.
I'm gonna be in it.
Do you wanna
Yes.
Do you wanna tell us anything about that? Or-
Well, I'll tell you, we can tell you, like, we are doing it with, we're not doing it with Shane Drake,
Yeah.
doing it with a team called Honey. And they've had a lot of cool, they've worked on a lot of cool projects. They actually did a Rage Against the Machine video, which is pretty rad. And I don't know, we're really psyched. I think it's going to be a cool, like, as far as like visually and like, you know, artistic things go, I think it's going to be a cool step forward for us.
Yeah, I love them all. Actually, I was thinking about it today. I think Feelings Are more about my life.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
It's one I always like don't think about very much, but when I thought about it, I was like, yeah.
I think we're all really excited to play Brick by Boring Brick too.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's a band favorite. So
It
we're
is.
excited about that one.
looking up will be fun. That one's like,
Yeah.
there's definitely a part of it that I feel is very like, I mean, not that we own the style by any degree, but I think like there's a part of it that feels kind of nostalgic for our band. Both stylistically for Paramore and just nostalgic because of the fact that like it feels like one of those old like the songs you would roll your window down after school, like
Yeah.
and blast, you know, in your car. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
because Ryan, like when we decided we wanted Ryan to do the album artwork, like
Russell, that is.
Ryan Russell, yes. His whole thing, like his whole idea from the beginning was to have a picture for every song. And we really liked that because it just works for everything. Like it works for the album layout, it works for when we put out songs individually. And I just think it makes for like a nice collection of Ryan, because we love Ryan's.
Have you ever ever been to Disney World? Disneyland?
Have you ever been to Cold Stone Creamery?
Yes. I feel like the
That was
minute I
like
go
one
to
of the
Disneyland,
funniest
it was the most
emails.
magical place I've ever been to.
It truly is.
Yes.
Well, and speaking of ice cream, the other day I had cinnamon ice cream mixed with coconut ice cream, blended with sliced almonds. And
Was good.
Boring.
now I'm a believer. I love the Swellers. They came out to our show in Chicago. These guys weren't able to meet them yet, but I went out and found them in their seats. They actually got box seats at our show, and it was probably the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Like,
Is it that thing that was up in the...
yes,
That's cool.
dude. We should have played our show up there. That's how cool it was. But
Shoot.
I know, but I really, really am stoked to have a band like them as label mates. I feel like FBR is long overdue for a band like the Swellers. Like, you know, if you look at where FBR started with, like, whether you look at Less Than Jake or the Impossibles, or whether it's, you know, the fact that they put out a Jimmy Eat World release, like, no matter what, like, they have like roots. It's just kind of evolved and changed as the years have gone on, and I think that the Swellers kind of do a really good job of bridging all of that. Like, yeah, like, they're a punk rock band, but I think that also, like, they're, I mean, they're new, they're young, like, so it just makes, it just fits for both sides of the label's history and the label's future. I think they're gonna do great things. I'm stoked for them.
Yay.
Yay, Swellers.
Are they gonna tour with Paramore?
They might tour with Paramore. They might be touring with us.
Do you want to talk about the new tour at all? Do you have like a CD release show planned and everything?
We're kind of getting that together still. Like, we're still trying to figure it out.
It's gonna be fun.
We definitely are going to do something special.
I'm gonna be ready for it by the time we get to it. Cause like playing these shows are really fun. They're like massive and it's got that like huge feel to it, but at the same time it's different in good ways and bad ways. Like to go do like smaller clubs and stuff like that. The more intimate feel is gonna be sick.
Yeah, I can't
And
wait.
I don't know. I'm just excited for us to be able to have a show so we can have our own production. And
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, you know.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I want to get, like, for us and the bands that come out in our crew, I want to do something like obviously, cornhole has become a big thing, playing cornhole on the road. And we thought
I'm so good.
yeah, it's
Just
so
wanted to
fun.
put that up there.
We talked about doing that. I think basketball. We love basketball, cocky basketball, that is. And I don't know. I think I just am really stoked to get to that feeling because it's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be good stuff.
It is. It's gonna be good. Oh.
What'd you do?
Wait, I wasn't the
talk
only
shit,
one.
No, but you talk shit about Twitter and now you're like,
I'm just
Tweeting
walking
like
to the
crazy.
back of the van. I'm just going to get food. I'm
Thank
just gonna
you.
pee.
Someone else saying.
I've never said I'm just gonna go pee now.
You should do it right
you
now.
should.
I have to pee. You can
Listen.
say that I'm going to pee.
If you want to say sorry, you can.
Listen, I will apologize for leaving Charlie out of one of my tweets once. It happened one time. I apologize for not believing in Twitter. But
You can hear him peeing.
I really
Hey,
can.
Taylor's gonna Twitter his peeing experience soon. I still don't really like to say the word tweet, which we had a discussion about this.
Yeah.
Say twat.
Yeah. Like I think that sounds. I'm gonna tweet you in a second. Like,
Dirty.
come on, like it's just weird.
Little bit.
So
Taylor's back.
but whatever. I like Twitter now. So accept my apology.
You were young. You didn't know anything.
Yeah, I was ignorant. Okay, the poop club started with it's pretty much is I'm in it, and then it's Casey from Now and Every Children. Casey and I started it.
The founders.
We
The
founded
original
the poop
founders.
club, and then we sort of recruited the rest of her band. My band.
We weren't recruited.
Yeah, they're not in it yet because
she
they.
stopped hanging out with us.
But Jeremy should be in it because of.
Oh, you guys.
Why am I not?
Let me
Wait.
just tell you, I had a poop club way before you guys even thought it
How
was
come
cool.
I'm not? Well,
You don't have anything to do with.
I used to send.
what are you? What are you talking about? That's the most ridiculous
Listen, I have to
thing
talk to
I've ever
Casey
heard.
first about this, okay?
No, you guys should talk to me because
Who
I kinda own
who
the club.
records
No.
their poops so that we can listen to it?
And who
That's true.
said? Who is the original Picasso?
Picasso.
His name is Picasso.
He poops out faces.
Like he poops pictures.
And I post them online.
Okay, so he can be in it.
No,
Taylor.
I started, so you
Well,
can't
no.
blame me.
Oh.
What do you do more about
No.
poop than I do?
Me and Casey, we're the founders, and there's
Hold on.
nothing you can do
Oh,
about
what do you-
Oh, you're a founder because you write Poop Club on your own
it.
hand?
No, there are many reasons
Yeah,
why I'm the
yeah,
founder.
What about
you,
Picasso
Morley,
and the
than we
original
are?
sound of poop?
I'm done with this meeting.
Yes.
Look,
This is retarded.
Listen,
we can have the next meeting at the
Poop
next
Club.
topic.
Having an official meeting.
she's a Poop Club
I am
poser
Poop
because she
Club.
just writes it on her hand.
I am poop.
He is the original sound of poop, and I am the Picasso. So, Haley is actually not in the Poop Club. Sorry, guys. Answer
You're gonna need to
is
take off your
answer.
bracelet.
Seriously, I'm here. Nope, I have the bracelet to
No,
prove it.
no, she's a PPP, a poop, what? A PCP, a Poop Club poser.
Seriously, this is not right.
This is our
It's just
interview.
legs.
Oh yeah.
It's like someone giving the roast.
So
Shave that girl.
here at the Poop Club, me and Jeremy.
Me and Taylor.
I'm the founder.
Yes, she's a flounder.
She's a flounder.
And the original sound of poop and the Picasso, just want to say thanks for everybody in the Poop
Thank
Club.
you. Seriously, thank you.
The Poop Club is what we live by.
Seriously.
Anyone who writes Poop Club
Yeah,
on
they're
their
right.
hand or wears Poop Club bracelets are not in the Poop Club. They're fake.
Exactly.
So everyone isn't in it apart from you two.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Too close dead.
Oh, look who's in the center now.
The original sound of poop.
Yeah, it's me.
Sad.
Oh.
So I'm out too.
Fine.
So what?
Switch
Am I
seats
out
again.
of the?
I guess. We're gonna have to start the
I don't know.
unofficial
You're
poop
gonna have to
club.
send me pictures of your poop.
Exactly.
And it sounds, and we'll tell you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Just
Stuff.
stuff. I've been doing that for years.
It's true. I was subjected to Jeremy's poop phone photos. a long time
Yes. I once
First.
pooped a dolphin that was wagging his tail.
Literally, poop has been the most crazy topic we've had in this entire interviews.
ago. It's okay. It's
Do you have
okay.
it on radio?
I poops. Yeah, rate my poop. My name is Picasso. I'm not kidding. I poop smiley faces and frowns, little dolphins.
Numbers.
And I did, numbers. I did a 4. and my most intense poop, which was, it was like a shrimp with, he had a claw. And this one had an arm without the claw, but the claw was over here, so it was just.
How are you gonna?
Like
It
a
was a
crab?
shrimp.
You could try.
It was a shrimp. It was an amputated shrimp, but his claw was over there. I promise.
Interesting.
Rate my food.
It is interesting.
I haven't done one in a while. I should try that in a minute.
I think that's it.
All right.
That's a good way to end it.
LovePF.com. I lurk it all the time.
Poop bug.